My life on the X list. Hey, what's up there, YouTube? It's me, the Diva X, and it is technically Sunday, well, let's just say Saturday night, Sunday morning, April 6th, actually April 7th. Okay, it's 12:05, and, I had gotten dressed with intentions of getting out of the house and going and do some shit. I'm going out, obviously. And then I started working on a project. And then I just got to a point where I was like, I'm not going out. Because she was enjoying some cocktails as she was working. And then she gave up on going out. So I was going to actually record a video before I went out. But then I was just like, well, I'll just shoot all that in a little bit. And here is now is a little bit. And it's now 12:06 on a Sunday. And my mouth is watering like crazy. I don't know why. I think it was those daiquiri. If those of you who follow me on Facebook know that I posted these daiquiri like margarita in a bag situations that you just put them in the freezer. They're really, really good. They don't have a lot of alcohol on them, but that doesn't mean anything. They're still delicious. So yeah. This video I have, so when I started, before I do these videos, I kind of like what am I going to talk about? And then when I get to these videos, I don't ever remember. And so I don't remember what I wanted to talk about. I don't. I really don't. But, yeah, I don't. But I don't want to make a video. So let's make a video. So what's going on this week? This past week has been very, I always say interesting. As it always, it's never really can be that interesting, right? Like, I guess it was. I had Monday and I went and, excuse me, my voice is not working. She's been talking a lot. And I spent some time with family and friends on Monday. That was really fun because I don't really have a whole lot of time to actually get to do those things. So I took my goddaughter shopping. Oh my god, I should import that video. So, okay, that's what I'll do. This video is also going to include, actually, my hair is just so poofy. Poof. I like it poofy though. But it just keeps moving on its own. So, whatever. Never mind the hair if it moves. So this, I got to spend time with my goddaughter, who is just really a grown-up ass person, or she at least thinks she is. She's like, I think she's like 6 or 7, going on like 40, maybe 24. And she just says like the off-the-wall things, and I love her for it. I can't even describe the funny stuff she says. And like, so now I've decided that I'm going to start videotaping some of the stuff that she says, because the conversations she has are just kind of like, alrighty then. So right now, I'll put this video in. So you like being a kid and just having fun? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Having fun is like my superpower.
Superpower? You can make fun at any time?
Yeah. It makes fun for everybody.
And parents don't allow the kids to be kids?
You like that right.
Like whom? Like what? Like what do you mean? What do they make them do?
Well, to me, they make them do, you know, like, kind of act proper and neat.
Well, acting proper and neat is not a bad thing. Because you have to say please and thank you and excuse me and pick up after yourself. That's important.
But stuff like this, when they talk funny and they say, who would do something like that? Well, some people do that because they have a bad voice.
Mm-hmm.
But they do that for no reason.
Oh.
To me, they don't do it for a reason. To other people, they just do it.
Mm-hmm.
What?
So your favorite part about being a kid is just being able to do whatever?
Just being able to be me.
Yeah? And have fun?
Not having fun? It's my boring power.
Boring power? Do you get bored easily?
Yeah.
Yeah? Why?
The reason I get bored easily is because there's nothing to do around my life.
Well, you have all these dolls you can play with.
I know, but... No, I know, but... All the dolls I have, usually when I play with them, they don't fit, they don't wear the, they're not fun. Like this doll, she's fun. My horse isn't fun. My Monster High dolls aren't fun.
Well, you're supposed to make them fun. You're supposed to use your imagination.
I do.
Okay, but they don't fit your story?
Yeah, they don't fit my story. I gotta find a different doll to fit my story.
Who do you pretend they are? Do you pretend they're like pop stars, or do you pretend they're just Barbies, or like you said you like Katy Perry, do you pretend one of them's Katy Perry, one of them's Lady Gaga, or do you just no?
No, I play Barbies like regular kids would.
Okay, that's not regular.
What?
So what do your Barbies do?
I just make them walk and talk and
Be girls.
Yeah.
Go to the beach house.
I wouldn't play with the doll that's not kind of Barbie. I would only play with the ones that are Barbie.
Okay.
Just Barbie, like this one, this one. This one, that one, and that one.
Okay. Why is that?
I don't know. I just like Barbies with no names because I can name them.
Oh, okay. We can rename any of them, can't you?
No.
Oh.
That's what my mom says. If you rename their names, people aren't going to know who they are all the time.
You can call them whatever you want. They're yours.
I know. That's why I like being here.
The imagination.
Yeah.
What's your favorite name? What's your favorite name? If you could name one of your Barbies, what would your favorite name be?
I have to pick. This one's going to be a good one, but I can't remember it.
And so that was her telling me about, well, let me just preface the conversation. The conversation started before that. I just had dropped her off at my mother's house, and I was helping her set up her new dollhouse. And then she just started talking about how kids are not kids anymore, and they don't get to have fun, and so on and so forth. And I was just like, this little girl is off the chain right now. So if you notice, the video is kind of like crazy, because I was like, she would have probably stopped talking if she would have known I was recording. But I mean, the stuff she was just saying was just off the chain. And I appreciate it, because, I mean, she's kind of right. So, yeah. And if she had a superpower, it would be having fun. So that's excellent. I love that. I mean, she's a kid. She's supposed to have fun, right? Yeah. Other than that, I just been kind of chilling. Just now that the stress of the anniversary show is over, which was amazing, that whole weekend just wore me out, though. Like, really, you guys, okay, so the last video that I put up was me and my friend Ben and AC, or both my friends AC and Ben here, and they were off the hook, and, we were a little wasted. We were a little intoxicated, so if the video went awry at some point, I honestly didn't even watch the video back. I just recorded it and then edited it, and then posted it. And I haven't even watched it back, I'm afraid, because I know she was not having it. Like, she was drunk, and that's just that. And so I was just kind of like, probably saying a whole bunch of nothing. And the part that I edited out, I ended up putting at the end of the second video, just because I was like, well, I don't want to watch it, and I don't really want to miss anything. I don't want you guys to miss anything, so I just threw it at the end, because the first video needed to be a certain length, and so on and so forth. And then the second part was much shorter, so whatever. It all worked out. And I really enjoyed just making that video. And actually, that leads me to my next topic of discussion. As far as my friends go, and as far as spending time with my friends, I fucking love my friends, dude. Like, okay. So, into this conversation, this is one of the topics of discussion. Now it's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now. So I'm a really hard person to be friends with. I understand that. I get that. More so now than I probably ever have. text message from Sam. And I, more so than not, I know I'm a difficult person to be friends with. Only because, like, for me, okay, so Ben, he's a guest at my house. And I have requested of Ben to make sure he does not leave cigarette butts in my garbage can because I don't smoke. I hate the smell of cigarettes. I don't want emphysema. I don't want secondhand smoke. I don't want any of that. I don't want the odor to linger. I don't even want to smell it. I know he smokes outside. He goes outside. I'm about to make it 20 feet from the door because it just seems to be better that way. But, and I'm very particular about when he leaves those fucking shits in my garbage can because it's the smelliest thing to me. And I have a really keen sense of smell as far as I can smell, like, any little thing. And he wraps it up in, like stuff and tries to bury it and like put it in the bottom of the garbage can, but I can still smell it and it's so gross. So there are those things. Then it's just like, I know with some of when I'm hanging out with my friends, I just want it to be us. Like, I just want it to be people who I trust, people who I can be myself around, people who I know won't turn around and then tell everybody the topics of conversation or just the fun that we have. Like, I like those moments because there are moments. If everyone knows about them, they're not really that special. Like, I kind of like, I feel like that's important. I feel like that's important to have. I feel like if you put everything on display and if you have everyone in your business, then those things don't last. And that also goes into like my friendships, my close friendships with past people, because people like to speculate a lot, and people have no business speculating about my friendships and or my relationships and or the people I hang around with or anything like that. But they do, and I'm not saying that, and they do that with everybody. But for me, I feel like I have control over that, or at least I have control over what is put out. So therefore, I kind of I put it at a minimum standard. Like one time, my friend Jeff, you guys know Jeff, you guys seen him on the videos. He asked me if he could bring his brother over. I don't know his brother. I know his brother's kind of cute, but that's all I know about his brother. So I don't know his brother, so I don't really want his brother around. Like, not because I don't trust him, not because of anything other than the fact that I just don't feel comfortable, like, or having someone I don't really know around and up in my mix. But it's nothing personal. It's just, I just have like a very tight standard about those types of things. And I know it's difficult for some people to understand, but it's just the way I feel about things. Also, like, and I know, and I've been I've been getting checked a little bit more about the things that I expect from my friends, but then I don't give in return. And that's fucking, I'll own that shit because I know that I do those things, or at least now that I know that I do those things. And I don't think it is a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing, but it is a bad thing because it's like, double standard is what it is. And it's not fair, but it's not. And then most of the time I don't even realize that I'm doing it because I'm just so used to having things my way. I think it's more things my way. Well, because here's the deal. I've been living alone on my own since I'm 19. I feel like Celine Dion now. Since I'm 19, I lead alone. No, sorry, that's my horrible Celine Dion impression. Anyways, but since I was 19, I've had my own place. I lived alone, so I've come accustomed to a certain type of lifestyle and expectations for me and my house, my life. So, and now that there's, different, I don't know, things are changing. Things are changing because I'm so used to just kind of just going and expecting things to be my way, and not in a bad way. I mean, well, I guess again could be in a bad way, but it just is kind of, I don't know. I'm so very confused about like my life right now. One thing I have decided though that I don't want to say that because then it's gonna read the rumor mill. So I won't say that information on this video. But yeah, so in order for this video to fit, I'm gonna have to call it short, and maybe I'll shoot another one since I'm not going out. But for now, thank you for watching. I'm so confused. That's just it. Thanks for watching.